Isolation Nation, hello. This is the Social Distancing Social Club. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Awesome, awesome. Felt like I was talking to a void there for a minute, and I know I wasn't. And fuck, I didn't do my hair again. I did a whole. I was here on sound check today, and look, what is this? Look at that! I look bald. I've got weird slices in my hair. The door is open. This is a mess. I have a new lighting setup. Apparently, I've also been below eye level for 170 episodes, so I raised it up, and now you can just see my hair worse. This is not ideal, but it's okay. It is what it is, and we got to do it. This is Fuck It. It's Fan Fridays, Fuck It Fridays, and I'm going to introduce you now to a man that is the... Oh, that fell. The second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine. Please give a warm welcome to Steve Hofstetter, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Hello. I love that. Right before we started, I was like, hey, Ben, there's a bunch of new people watching today. If you could get to the intros quicker. And he spent 2 minutes doing his hair. So it's good to be on the show. I cannot make fun of anyone's hair. I have this mustache for the rest of November, which is a ton of fun. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of someone with hair, please welcome the third leg of the four-legged tripod that is the quarantine with less hair, Mr. Chris Bowers, everybody. Chris Bowers.
Yeah.
You were about to call me a ton of fun, weren't you?
Yeah.
You caught yourself. I appreciate it. Speaking of a ton of fun, here's our fat friend Bowers is what you were about to say.
No.
Self-edited to not heckle me, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I did get a
not do
haircut.
that.
I got a new haircut yesterday and got the beard trimmed up. First time I've ever been to an actual barber shop right down my house, so I was pretty excited about that. Queen Rachel's here. Rach, how you doing?
You have a ton of
Queen.
fun. Your fat friend. Oh, no. Rachel. That's what I
By
thought
the
he
way,
was going to say.
Bowers, I like that you were like, they're about to lock down LA completely, so why don't I shave my cheeks? Like, went to a barbershop while you still could.
Yeah, well, I figured I hadn't had a haircut since September, so I'm like, well, this is probably it. So I'll go get one last haircut, and then this should ride me out through Embrace the Suck 2, Electric Boogaloo, or what we're going to call it.
Fair enough. The Embrace the Suck shirt. You can get that at sdscshow.com if you want to pick one of those up. One of the shirts of the show. And I want to run something by you guys before we get to the overnight game. A thing that I realized. So you guys know that the mask I most commonly wear is a BLM mask. And I don't think about it when I'm wearing it because I've been wearing it so long. That's usually the mask I have when I'm outside. And when I see someone else without a mask, what I typically do is whoever's listening to the show out loud, let's figure this out.
Time. That's weird.
Okay. So anyway, I usually wear the mask and I forget that I'm wearing the mask. And when I see someone without a mask, what I usually do is I just kind of point to it to be like, hey, put a mask on. Rachel sees where this is going. And so I realized that now, like, I had a situation where I was going to the hotel and there was a hotel employee that did not have a mask on, which frustrated me. There's a mask mandate here. Also, Marriott has a policy. You have to wear a mask. And so I pointed to the mask like, hey, wear a mask. And it looked like I was just pointing to my BLM mask to a black person being like, hey, with like an angry look in my eye.
Oh, my God.
Like, you didn't think they realized they mattered. You thought they were underappreciating themselves.
Or it just looked like I was just like, hey, ally, look, I'm an ally. But I was angry about it.
Give me props. Give me props about my allyship.
So stupid.
By the way, by chance, one of the times you were in my car or my house, did you grab my BLM mask? Maybe you have two of them now because we got ours together and mine's been missing for like 2 months, 3 months.
No, I think it's just buried under a mountain of the other shit.
Yeah. Definitely that.
You
Oh,
auctioned
has
that off.
anybody
You auctioned that off 5 weeks ago, Ben. You auctioned that off on a fan. I mailed it to Zara with Steve's penis. It's in Australia now.
Also, has anybody seen Carmel? Does anybody know where Carmel is?
That's also all that shit.
Under that shit.
Yeah, I felt very dumb about it, and so now I'm just wearing my regular plain mask so that I can be mad at people for not wearing a mask and not have to worry that it looks like I'm just trying to get props.
There you go. Yeah, you're not virtue signaling for that. It's for a different thing.
I point at my face a lot trying to get props, but I just hope people throw props at me.
Yes. Also, by the way, if you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you can super chat on the YouTube, throw in those Facebook stars, super hearts on Twitter, all of those random currencies. Do that. This show is completely audience funded, and we appreciate it when you help.
Also, a big announcement day today is me and Chrissy's 10-year anniversary. So 10 years being together. So yeah, that's kind of fun. And it's also, this is how great Chrissy is. I don't know if I've ever told this story on the show before, but basically, my wedding anniversary for my second wife was November 20th, and Chrissy and I's anniversary was around here somewhere. When you're not getting married, there's not an actual date. Is it the first time you kissed, first time you hooked up? Who knows, right? So I'm like, can we just make it November 20th so I don't have to memorize a second date? And Chrissy was like, yeah, that's cool. So that's how.
He's a goddamn angel.
You two are made for each other. You are made for each other.
Anybody want to up the ante? Because I thought that my mask story was pretty cringe, and holy fuck, that is fantastic. Also, by the way, I love that Bowers is like, yeah, it's hard to know, your anniversary. It's the first time you kissed, first time you hooked up. Not the first date. That was not a contender at all. Not the actual first date. Just the first time.
I've never been on a date in my life, Steve. If I have to take a girl on a date, that means she doesn't like me. That's what I've learned in my life. Like, I go, hey, would you like to have dinner? That ends with me saying goodnight to a girl that I don't kiss. So, like, we partied and hung out, and we made out a couple times. And when is it? I don't know.
I'm also convinced that your actual anniversary is like April, and you were like, yeah, it's around November somewhere.
Like, I met her 10 years ago, like 2 weeks ago is when I met her. And then the first time I saw her after that was when she came to actually a Steve Hofstetter show at Morty's. Her and her friend Kaylee came to that. Yeah. And then we started dating after that. So this is also 10 years from Steve being at Morty's. A long time.
Wait a minute. For real? The first time?
Yeah.
What was the first time you did what?
First time I met him at a party, and we hung out and exchanged numbers or whatever. And then they called me and said, hey, we'd like to come to a show. And it was a Steve Hofstetter show. So
holy
after
shit.
that, she still came back. So that's pretty cool.
So if I was a better comic, you guys might not be dating.
I'm just glad she didn't. I'm just glad she didn't say anything during the show and get completely destroyed and have to leave.
I could have ruined everything.
Steve Hofstetter destroys comedian's life by making fun of his girlfriend, and she leaves.
Yeah, here's what happened. My show was good enough that she didn't leave partway through, but not too good that she was distracted by the show. So I was just a right amount of mediocre comic for you guys to talk after.
Sure. I know you're surprised that not every girl here.
No. I'm saying it's good that I'm being self-deprecating. Whenever I'm self-deprecating, you guys do not understand that that's what I'm doing, and it bothers me.
Because you're not really being self-deprecating. You're so
bad at self-deprecating. Yeah. Your self-deprecating there meant that your show, when it's amazing, everybody wants to hook up with you or something. But when
not hook up with me. No, the idea.
That's how it came out. That you were surprised that a girl.
No.
Hey, look, it's
hook
Chrissy.
Up with you.
Hey.
Chrissy. No, that's not at all what I was saying.
Say hi to Chrissy.
Absolutely not.
Hello,
say hi to Chrissy.
Hi, Chrissy.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. I completely forgot that the first time I ever went to Morty's, it actually may have been my first comedy show ever. Was Steve? That's crazy.
Most people who were there that night forgot. So don't worry about it. See, self-deprecation, guys, and you guys were like, man, I don't understand.
Yeah, but then you immediately wanted us to acknowledge that it was self-deprecation right now, so that's also weird.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
It's not sincere, Steve. You're like, I'm a big stupid. We're like, nah, we don't believe you believe that. That's the difference, right? I talk about being fat. I truly think I'm fat.
Okay, I truly think that this mustache is fucking stupid. How about that?
Well,
that we believe.
But you did it on purpose to be stupid. It's not like you got that hoping it would look cool, and now you're self-deprecating. You know what I mean?
Chrissy,
I truly think that my forehead's too shiny right now.
Yeah, but that's something you can change very easily. It's nothing about you. It's not a value judgment. It implies that your skin's normally not at all shiny. It's really very overconfident.
Tried changing the lighting. It didn't work.
It worked a little bit. Chrissy, the good news about seeing a Hofstetter show for your first comedy experience is that it can only go up from there, so that must have been nice.
Oh, yeah. Everyone has to start somewhere.
Absolutely.
See, that's Ben being Steve deprecating.
That's right. Chrissy, so 10 years with Bowers, what's it been like? Tell us the highs, the lows, the mediums.
I mean, I'm drinking a Coors Light at 3:00 in the afternoon, so.
So those are the highs.
Good.
Yeah, then what are the bad parts?
There's not many bad parts.
That's
And even if
awesome.
there were, I wouldn't put him on blast.
Oh, good girl.
Means there are bad parts.
Just my penis. Other than that,
Is his penis really as small as he says? I can't believe it.
I plead the fifth.
Wow.
For me to know and you to never find
you need to
out.
plead the tooth, babe. You can't plead the fifth. It's not that big.
I think Bowers just said it knocked out
I
a
plead
tooth.
the fourth.
One episode. That's all I wanted. One episode.
Never gonna happen, dude. Come on.
What's one of your
One
favorite
episode
Bowers
where we didn't
memories?
talk about somebody's penis. That's awesome.
Yes. What's one of your favorite Bowers memories maybe we haven't heard on the show, or just one that sticks out to you?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, what's a Bowers memory that sticks out about 4 inches?
My arch in my back.
I don't know. Bowers is always the storyteller, so I don't really like. I mean, there 10 years of stuff is going through my head, but
Okay, of
I
all the
feel
things
put
that
on
are
the
going
spot.
through your head,
yeah.
all the things that are going through your head, how many of them have nachos there?
Definitely at least half. If you add pizza and burritos, then probably 75%.
Nice. I like the idea that there's a calorie count on your memories.
Yeah. I mean, definitely one of them, the few of them are the Taco Bell drive-thru. So.
I used to work at Taco Bell drive-thru, so when we go through the Taco Bell drive-thru and I'm drunk, she gets real nervous about it. Like it really gives her anxiety that I'm being too mean to the Taco Bell people when I ask them to have no lettuce on my tacos. Kind of freaks her
I'm
out.
not mean. Your drive-thru etiquette is not.
What does he
mean,
do
it's
wrong
not
at the
me.
drive-thru?
He just talks so fast and they can't understand what he's saying, and he orders everything special, and then he always has to repeat himself. I'm like, if you would just like slow down and like, I don't know. Anyway.
He goes,
not-
he's at the drive-thru and he goes, for my next order, blubbery flarge.
Starts clapping.
Large Supreme Class experience scissors, white pepper scissors, people walk around through all we're going to do.
What?
Yeah, that's about what it sounds like. I'll 2 beer supremes, no sour cream, and extra no lettuce, and no tomato, and I'll have the double-decker taco with extra bean. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, that's part of it.
Bowers orders at a drive-thru, and people end up having purchased an ancient vase. Everybody brought up shotgun, sold to the man with the vase and interest.
I had a weird drive-through. I had a weird Starbucks drive-through experience yesterday, where the guy taking the order was super enthusiastic, and after I put my order in, and I just thought, okay, this guy's making his job fun, that's fine. And then after I put my order in, he I guess they're supposed to pitch a specific holiday drink, and so he pitched that drink, and then he's like, to start your day off with a bang, really excitedly like that, and I'm like, no, and I kind of laughed a little. I'm like, but thank you. I'll just have my order. And then, I could hear him say to the customer behind me, and he didn't say it that way.
This guy was trying to fuck you. He
I
probably
was
saw
like,
one.
that was just for me.
He probably saw one of your shows and just couldn't help himself.
I saw the mustache.
It's like, hey, Steve, want to start your day with a bang and a coffee?
Yeah, I wasn't wearing the mask. I just had the mustache on, so, who knows.
You probably made him lose hope, and he was just like, oh, that's the third time it didn't work. I'm done.
That's very possible. Thanks, Taylor.
He treats every Starbucks order like an open mic, and if you have to do it 3 times, it doesn't work. You just throw it out and move on. I get that.
Absolutely.
We do have some tips coming in congratulating Chrissy and Bowers. We had Sabrina Markley tip the show $20. Happy anniversary, Bowers and Chrissy.
Thank you.
John Lamba, more stash Steve, and happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Zara for Saint Chrissy. Fucking amen to that. And then Dana, $10 for Chrissy, not for Bowers, for your 10th anniversary. Your angel wings are in the mail.
Aw.
Every time I throw up outside a bar, Chrissy gets her wings.
Every time you throw up outside of a bar, Chrissy gets an Uber.
No, I just walk
we
home
Taco Bell
angrily.
drive-thru.
Ben, you're muted.
I was trying to open my sandwich and I muted myself, but it's very wet and I don't know how I can eat this with a dog in my lap.
Are you going to auction the sandwich today?
I'm thinking about it. Here's the thing. I got this 10 minutes before air so I could eat it before air, but then I had to go find auction items and I don't have time to eat. So now I don't know what to do. Should I eat this on the dog? Is that inappropriate?
I would just wait an hour and 15 minutes till the show's over and then just eat it then. But
You're
that's
breaking
good.
up.
That's the good news of a. We did have an overnight. We did have an overnight game. If you guys want to play the overnight game.
Yeah, here, Ben, take the next couple minutes off. Bowers will do the overnight game. I'll talk about today's game. You eat your sandwich.
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
He's going to accidentally eat Henry.
He's just gonna lick stuff off the dog. That's what's gonna happen later. Drop some sauces on the dog and have to lick the dog. All right, the overnight game was take a regular item and make it an emotional support item. The emotional support item. So let's see, what do we have here? Liz Rudolph Michaels had emotionally support vibrator because how is that not emotionally supportive? I like that one. Shannon Savage had the same theme. An emotional support strap on for when you're ready to fuck shit up. I like that.
Nice.
Frank Notaro said, I live alone, so I do have to rely on my shelf.
Oh, God.
It's emotional support shelf. That supports himself. Yeah, I get it. Shannon also had emotional support budget chicken. When they fuck with you, you cluck back. Tam had an emotional support chainsaw when all other options have failed, which makes sense. And finally, Beryl had I hug my emotional support 2x4 whenever I feel bored.
Nice.
Nice. Board is also bored. Okay, cool. What's today's
game? Today's game is after that abysmal press conference that Rudy Giuliani had, and I know which one. The one I'm talking about is not the one at Four Seasons Total Landscaping. That's the second worst press conference that he had in the last 2 weeks. The worst one is the one where shit started dripping out of his head. It's just a weird... That was really weird. And they were also like, hey, we have all the evidence that we need to show you, but we're not going to show you because it's top secret. You know, dumb shit like that. Anyway.
Although I think he did prove that Marissa Tomei should have fallen in love with Joe Pesci in that movie earlier in the plot.
Yes, absolutely. It was a really big deal. Also, my favorite part of that was that he didn't even get the movie right. They were actually way closer. The poll watchers were actually way closer than they were in My Cousin Vinny. And it was 4 fingers, not 3. Anyway, the point is, today's game...
Also, I will say this too, when I saw the stuff down Rudy Giuliani's face on both sides, I just watched Face Off, and if you haven't seen it, it's terrible. But it does not hold up at all in any way. But I thought, oh my God, did Trump and Giuliani do a Face Off? Did Trump switch bodies with Giuliani so he doesn't have to go to jail, and now he's out there making his case? That's what I thought was happening, because it's the same exact lines where they cut their faces off in the movie. Don't watch it; it's terrible.
Also, look how brilliant they are at changing the narrative and making you talk about what they want. We literally now are not even talking about how there's an active coup happening in the country. We instead are saying they got those facts about My Cousin Vinny wrong.
Well, it was an aside, but yes, they did. Anyway, and they also confused, in their lawsuit, they confused Michigan and Minnesota, which was really fun. But that said, today's game is books that Rudy and his team could have read before that press conference. For example, 7 Habits of Highly Ineffective People, How to Win Shitty Friends and Influence Crazy People, Chicken Soup for the Soulless. Lots of examples. If you want to play the game along with the show, what you do is you comment on any of our streams, whether that is Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. But if you want yours to have a chance of actually winning the prize, as well as being read at the end of the show, what you do is you comment with a tip. At least $5. throw in $5 on what am I doing, on Venmo, PayPal, or on I'm just very distracted. Someone else turned their camera on and they weren't supposed to. But just comment with at least a $5 tip, super chat, PayPal, or Venmo, and you will be entered to win the prize at the end. And with that, let's introduce the crowd. Ben?
You told me to eat my sandwich, so I need about 15
Okay, before Ben introduces the front row,
real
everybody
quick.
turn your cameras on. Reminder, if people want to join the front row, we haven't talked about it in a little bit. If people want to join the front row, you can do so 2 ways. One, you can just get a ticket, sdscshow.com. You can get a ticket, or you can do so by joining our Patreon. That is patreon.com/SDSC, right? Or is it /SDSC show? I think it's /SDSC, right?
Just SCSC, yeah.
It's been a bit, yeah. Patreon.com/SDSC, and you can get a ticket to our front row. Bowers, were there more patrons? What was going on?
No, I was just going to say that our friend Ken Garr, friend of the show, if you guys remember from the Alyssa Milano episode, just saw on Facebook that his wife was on The Price is Right today. They just got married, and she won a honeymoon to Maui and a boat. So congratulations to Ken Garr and his wife for winning a boat on The Price is Right. That's kind of cool.
That is fantastic.
we gotta have Ken back on. He was hilarious that episode.
Yeah, and also I think it's great that they won a honeymoon to a place where you have to quarantine to go to right now.
Well, probably they have a calendar year, dude. We'll have a vaccine. Trump vaccine will be here by March, and I think we should call it the Trump vaccine so his people take it. Because if we call it a Biden vaccine, they won't. So let's not be liberals about it and let's call it the Trump vaccine so everybody will take it.
Or we could call it a Biden vaccine so they don't take it.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. If they don't get vaccinated, then none of us do, dude. That's how it fucking
All right, fine.
Also, I refer to Biden as the Trump vaccine.
Yeah.
It is great to be joined by our friends here in our video front row. Jan Skittles Johnson, named appropriately for once. Thank heavens. Sean Ehrlich's with us wearing the Reds. We've got Bill Thompson in the blue corner. We've got Dave Adler. You heard of Elf on a Shelf? Get ready for...
The fuck is that?
on a ciggy? Oh my god. Hilarious. We also are joined. My whole thing just changed order. I'm confused now. Okay, we're joined by Rob. Draws a blank today. Yeah, we don't know how to say your last name either. Chris LaBelle is here. The label maker himself. We've got Shannon Burke, pumpkin extraordinaire, pumpkin maker extraordinaire as well. Brian O'Connor's with us, about to be eaten by that same gefilte fish. The Brad Clark Dive is back with us. Frankie Angles Notaro. We got Andre joining us. Andre 2999 is with us. We got Lady E. Corbin. The E stands for excellent at drawing. Dana Martin's with us with one of the great backdrops you ever seen in your life. Holy Lord, deserves a spotlight, I think. Look at this great background.
Oh, the posters.
Has received her auction items. Thank you for joining us, Savannah. What a background. We also are joined by August Gus Walsh. That also has to be spotlit. Holy Lord. That is, you've heard of Elf on a Shelf.
It's Sloth on a Goth.
Sloth on a Goth. That is incredible. That is amazing. Holy moly. Tina from New Zealand is here with us, coming live from the Garden Center, and is holding a kiwi. She is a kiwi holding a kiwi. I love that. Very on the nose. Cassie Nolan is here with us. Hello, Cassie. Thanks for joining us. We have Timothy Brown, End of an Error, 2016 to 2020, 100 on that. Jennifer Story with her Cheshire Cat is with us. The familiar Cheshire Cat. Allison West is back. Zara B is not currently here.
Where's my woman's?
Oh, there she is. There comes Zara running towards us.
Is she?
In a bikini. She's not naked. Relax.
Oh my God. I cut to that a little bit too late. Sorry.
What is happening? Bikini on a golf course? What is happening?
That was an unexpected surprise. Fantastic.
Sorry, guys.
No
I'm
worries.
distracted.
I didn't
No
know it was
worries.
Rachel's birthday. Your birthday and my anniversary is the
Happy
same day, Rachel. That's what's going on.
It's Zara and I's 10-year anniversary too.
Yeah, thank God you were the last person to introduce because I can't read or see anymore. I can't. Well done. Lovely. Thank you all for being here, Isolation Nation. And then something else happens in the show now, and Bowers always says it. So I don't know.
We don't have any comics today, so we're just going to kind of hang out. We do have we have some auction items. We got Two Truths and a Lie. Savannah's got a special thing she's going to do, which I'm excited about. Where do we want to start?
So
Anybody
I've got
care?
some tips to go through, some
Let's get some
generals,
tips
8
and
of them
then-
to be exact. So we had Kim Stewart tip the show $20 and said, my Venmo's been messed up recently. Finally, I can tip you guys for all your hard work and great laughs. So thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
Jeff Newsom, I think, tipped $20 and then just didn't write anything. So thank you, Jeff.
Cool. Thank you, Jeff.
Savannah Martin, 571. Leave Steve alone, I think. Scott Hillier, $50. Thanks for the laughs. Steve, appreciate you educating the world on anti-Semitism. God damn it. Making it funny. Just hope peeps listen. Can I say, when I first started to read that word, I was like, oh, autism. That's sweet. Oh, no, we never talk about autism. And then I got flubbed up.
So you thought anti-Semitism and autism were almost
I told you I read things very quickly. So as soon as I started to wanted to say autism, I'm like, that's not the right word, Rachel. And so then I just.
Now, don't you know? It's Jenny McCarthy told us vaccines cause anti-Semitism.
We also had Tam tip the show, Chrissy and Bowers to expand the storage space for her wings.
Nice.
Becky Lynn, $25 because she's happy to see us. Thank you, Beck. Jess tipped the show for Ben's very good point. Has Ben made a good point today?
Yes. Yeah, it was about his
I'm
sandwich.
not even sure what that is.
Solid point. I think it was about Steve not being self-deprecating because we don't believe that he believes it. I think that's.
No, Bowers, I thought you said that.
Ben said it and I repeated it, then you explained it. Yeah, that's how the show works.
Right. Pretty soon you're gonna repeat Ben's sandwich, then I'm gonna explain it.
I don't
I
like
got
sandwich.
another half.
I don't like sandwich. Looks like it's vegetables on it. Ugh.
If you want to, Bowers, if you want to run over to Ben's place, he can hand it to you through the window. He's not gonna let you in, but you know.
I got a window hole now.
Oh, take it easy.
A window hole. I meant an open window.
Oh, yeah.
And the last one, Technics tipped the show and said hashtag Team Bowers and a shout out to Garden Center Tina. What?
What?
Oh, I can't see. My computer froze.
Oh no.
There we
Don't
go.
ever
Garden
ask-
Center? Why Garden Center?
Don't ever ask her the name of that garden center, or do.
Because that's what Ben said.
She said no.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, we're caught up.
I had a Gleib off the top. I asked her what the name of the garden center was, and it was about 30 minutes of me not being able to possibly understand what she was saying.
Oh, okay. I don't watch that show. Sorry.
I watched the first hour and a half. That must have happened after that. Okay.
Bowers, I actually watched the first 4 hours, and it hadn't even happened yet.
I'm so sorry I'm that prolific, you guys.
No, I know.
Yeah, that's the word we meant.
The good news is your tickets are only $2 an hour. So
That is true. Bang for your buck. There's no longer show for your money than Ben's show.
It was almost going to be a compliment. I saw Steve's mind go, let me tweak that to be nasty.
No, Ben, that's ridiculous. It was never going to be a compliment.
I can't think of something bad to say about you right now, but I will.
You can just spotlight me. That's bad enough. All
Do
right.
you guys know that Don Jr. tested positive for COVID?
Really?
Someone in the YouTube chat just said that. I don't know if that's real or not. I just said it.
Holy shit. No. That's cocaine.
Oh, sorry, I misread
Rachel,
that.
you shouldn't just repeat stuff you read on the internet just until you've researched it just a little bit. Just a little tip.
Can you guys just research it for me?
All right.
Like,
I'll
Don Jr.
check.
tested positive for cocaine 19 lines.
I'd like him more if he did that.
I did see, by the way, though, that there have been 7 U.S. senators that have tested positive for COVID. All 7 are Republican. All 7 are Republicans who have not acknowledged Biden's win.
Why can't those 7 have gotten COVID right before the Coney Barrett vote?
Some of them did, actually.
2 did.
Yeah, but it's been, it's been a steady stream of them ignoring science. So
That's because their president is most known for his steady stream in Russia.
Wait, he peed on them? I thought they peed on him.
I
don't know. I thought
None of us were there. None of us were there.
Wait, he peed on them? Oh, I thought this was a tape of him getting peed on. That's a
No,
totally
I
different.
think it was them peeing on each other. But again, who knows?
Oh, this is fantastic, by the way. So it is true. And Randy Mayhem Singer on Twitter, she's great. She wrote Miss Doubtfire. She's very funny. And she said, breaking, Donald Trump Jr., who recently said COVID cases were, quote, almost nothing, is now officially himself nothing.
Can one of them get just like an intense case of it? I don't want anybody to die, but can they get an intense case so they really understand how bad this thing is? It would save so many lives.
I mean, Chris Christie got a pretty intense case and they didn't care, and Herman Cain died and they were like, cool.
Yeah, but Christie's fat and Herman Cain was black. You got to get right in their thing where they don't only care about certain kind of people.
Yeah, you gotta get what they care about is rich white cocaine addicts. So there's one that has it now.
If only I was rich. All right, why don't we get
What should we do?
Let's see. Bill, are you ready for your 2 truths and a lie? You got them figured out? All right, let's do 2 truths and a lie with the sleeveless one, Bill Thompson. So, Bill. All right, so put Bill on the screen with all of us.
Remember, guys, it's Fan Friday. We don't fuck our fans on Friday, but it's just Fan Friday. So we spotlight you.
Speak for yourself.
You're going to say that after Zara walked out like that?
You're gonna say that after seeing Bill's shoulders, he's gonna have to go put on sleeves now.
Strong.
All right, so 2 truths and a lie with Bill
From the corner.
Here we go.
Bill Thompson.
I've been thrown out of the 2nd story of a building.
Okay.
My girlfriend broke up with me, so instead of taking her to Los Angeles, I went to Japan.
Okay.
And I'm a reservist.
And you're what?
Reservist. Reserves. So
Like in the Army or the band?
Yeah. Army.
Okay. I'm going to say...
Definitely falling out of a
guess.
2nd story window, for sure.
No. That's what I think the lie is. With those sleeves, 3rd story.
No, but let's make clear going forward, and I'm sure he's following this rule. You can't change just one minute fact of the thing. The whole thing has to be true or not true. You
It's technicality. No, it can be a technicality. That's how it works.
Yeah, I think.
No, it can't. The whole point is that you have to be able to discern which of these facts would be true for them. It can't be, no, it was Diet Coke. You
No,
can't.
that's true, Ben, and everything is riding on this.
I'm saying he looks like he's been thrown out of a window, so I think that one's true for sure. I'm gonna say he looks like a reservist for sure. I'm gonna go with he never had a girlfriend. What was the thing? You said?
Ben.
Ouch. With those sleeves, he had a girlfriend.
No, I think. So instead of wait. So you're saying that your girlfriend broke up with you, so you changed the 2 tickets to Los Angeles to 1 ticket to Japan?
No tickets yet. Just money.
Oh.
Wait, what?
So he was going to take her to Los Angeles, and instead he decided to take himself. So the tickets weren't purchased yet, but he decided to use the money to go to Japan. I think the breakup story is true and I think part of what they broke up over is that she put him in a corner.
Wait, puts BT in a corner.
Nobody puts BT in a corner.
Thank you for the corner.
Yeah, thank you.
The thing I'm torn on, either he got thrown out of a 3rd story window, or he's not a reservist. He was active duty. I don't know.
Ooh, that's a good point.
I think the Japan thing is not true. I agree with Bowers completely.
But he
And
said
I'm a
something, yeah,
man.
he hasn't
I'm a
bumped
man who has also fallen out of a 2nd story of a building, and I have life experience to know when someone's not messing around about that kind of thing.
I think he's definitely a reservist because I didn't know what the fuck that meant. That's true. So I'm gonna say that he is not going to Japan.
All right, so you're with
All
us.
right.
So me, Ben, and Rach are saying the Japan thing, and Steve, you're saying what?
I say 2nd story window is the lie.
And also, just to be accurate, Rachel, just to fill you in, a reservist is when somebody who hates Jewish people gets autism.
But they reserve a table just beforehand.
Right.
What?
All right, Bill, what's the lie?
Wouldn't it be great if anti-Semitism caused autism? That actually would be really cool.
That would be great.
I don't know how my
No.
5-year-old nephew would feel about that, but
Wow.
I-
Tell him to think right, and it won't happen.
I disagree with that. All right, let's not get into that.
Hey,
Bill,
Bill, what's the answer?
I was thrown out of the second story when I was a baby.
Yep.
Oh,
you're a baby.
House was burning down.
Well, the house
Oh.
is burning down.
Wow.
I was
Someone
about to
catch
ask,
you?
were you born in biblical Egypt? Like, why?
baby.
You just chill in the yard. What happened?
If he was born in biblical Egypt, he would have actually been elect and just slowly slid down the pyramid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I did go to Japan.
God,
So you're
So
not a
I'm
reservist.
No,
Huh?
Were you active?
no.
Just lied about the army all the way. There you go. That's
My
one
sister's
guy
talking me
lied
into
about the army. That's a
my
beautiful
sister's talking me
strategy,
into
Bill.
applying.
What's that?
Stolen
My sister's
valor
actually
threw
talking
us
me into
off.
applying for reserves.
Oh,
That
okay.
is
All right.
the way to get stolen valor. We're not going to question it. Very smart. Very
Yeah, we're
very
not gonna
smart, Bill.
question that, you know, like I love my
So the-
dog.
Currently,
The caveat on that is yet. So
Okay, all right.
wait,
Well,
so
good
you're
luck with
currently in the reserves right now?
that. No, he's saying his sister's
No.
trying to talk him into joining.
Oh, that's the lie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I missed that part. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was
Why
never.
are we so bad at this?
Guys, you want to play two truths and a truth?
Let's do that.
now, I think Savannah has a variation of this game. Savannah, are you ready to play your game?
oh,
Savvy.
All right, Bill. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you,
Much
Bill. We appreciate it, buddy.
But we want to hear a little bit. Okay, sure.
What do you want to hear more? What?
I just want to know where in the world are you, Bill? We usually like to hear. Oh, the book is back. Oh shit.
We'll get back to Bill in a second. The
We'll
book
get
is
back to you, Bill.
The book.
So
I've
what's
never
this
been
one
in the
called,
book.
Savannah?
We're calling it 2 tweets on a lie.
Oh, good. This isn't about me, guys. I don't have Twitter. Thank fuck.
Oh shit.
So these are two true tweets and one lie, one tweet you made up.
Kind of. I switched it this time. They're more so facts about tweets right now.
Okay.
This one's about Steve.
Wait, what are the rules?
There's 2 truths and 1 lie. And what
So
I'm
two
about
things
to
that have
say.
been truly tweeted and one that hasn't been really tweeted. You just made up.
You'll see it.
Okay.
Okay.
The first one is Steve has only tweeted the word fucker twice.
Okay.
The second one is about a month apart between tweeting the word fuck. It was 2 tweets, fuck you Mother Nature and fuck you snow.
Okay.
And the third one is you have tweeted the words fuck and fucking in the same tweet 15 times.
What?
Holy shit. That last one sounds like me for sure.
Where jar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
definitely the fuck the weather. He's definitely tweeted shitty things about the weather.
Definitely tweeted that for sure.
That
I
one's
think
real.
that one's true. I think he's not tweeted 15 times in the same tweet. Fuck, but I could see Steve doing that.
And what was the first one?
Steve has only tweeted the word fucker twice.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
I think that's definitely not true.
yeah.
That one's not true. I agree because I could see Steve making some point where like some congressperson said, "Don't say the word fuck," and Steve's like, "Oh yeah, how about this? Fuck, fuck, fuck you, you fucking fuck, fuck you."
Plus, he's tweeted about Ben more than twice, so he's got to have.
Hey, ours. Ben is not a fucker. We all know that.
It's funny because joke.
Wow, that was good. That was worth this whole fucking experiment. All right, so
Ben just tweeted "fuck you, Steve" 52 times.
By the way, I could definitely that last one, and I like that. I have no idea the answer to this. That last
What do you think
one.
the answer is?
The last one sounds right because the idea that I would say so it's the word fuck and fucking in the same tweet.
yeah,
Because I feel like I would be like fuck you, you fucking asshole. Like I would say stuff like that.
for
in the
sure.
first one, when I've only tweeted the word fucker, do you count the word motherfucker as different than fucker?
Yeah, right.
That's a
I
Is
good.
don't
that
know.
different?
Savannah,
That's,
what's
that's
the
a-
ruling on that?
Let me look. All right.
Oh, she's looking.
Okay, because
Then
if
she must have put fucker and not motherfucker if she has to reroute it.
Um,
Yeah.
because if those are separate, then it could be true. If they're not separate, it is absolutely not true.
I
I've
think
gonna go
definitely
with the fuck.
tweeted.
He's tweeted fucker more than twice.
I feel like that's the lie. I feel like I've tweeted fucker more than twice.
I
I
agree.
am not including.
Motherfucker.
It's hard to explain. Sorry, I fucked it up. I'm so
No,
sorry.
you're fine. I'm going with the first one. I'm going with the first one as the lie. Ben?
I'm going with the first one as a lie.
Rach.
I think that said. I don't remember, but I think it's the fucker one.
I think we all agree with it, and I'm worried that we're wrong now.
You're all wrong. So, so the third one was a lie. You've actually only tweeted fucking 5 times in the same tweet.
Well,
Oh.
I would
You're
like to
nice and
apologize for being derelict of my duty.
Right?
Lucky number's gonna pump those numbers up.
The issue with fucker is sometimes you've tweeted it as motherfucker as one word, and sometimes it's 2. So if you count both ways, it's 3 times.
Okay, I gotta work on my grammar.
Yeah, you make motherfucker 2 words?
And
Well,
you've
I
got
guess
to-
it depends on how I mean it.
You got to work on your grammar, and you've got to apologize to your Grammy because that's not a mouth you should ever have.
I could change it. I could tweet it as 1 word if it's an insult, but 2 words if it's just describing an action. Like if it's just someone fucking someone's mother, then like that's just
At least they're
proper
not
use.
fucking
No.
horses.
So if they're a motherfucker.
Right. Being a motherfucker is different than being a motherfucker. We just got demonetized, guys.
Horse fucker.
How dare you, Henry? Don't listen, Henry Horse, please.
All right.
That was
That's a
really good.
Game. We like that.
Thanks, Savannah.
Now she's gone.
She exited stage. We love you.
Bill Thompson, where are you in the world right now?
Kind of near Holton, Maine, but the Canadian side.
And you're outdoors?
With no sleeves?
I don't think so.
Oh, that seemed
Seems
like a
pretty well.
patio. I thought that was
Seemed
like
a patio.
I thought that was the siding of a house. That's inside.
Is that a sauna?
Oh yeah.
You have a
Okay,
sauna like that?
we had snow on the car 2 days or 3 days ago.
It's pronounced sound.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a part of his room. Why are the walls sideways?
Wow, the whole
Here's the
house has
outdoors.
those lines.
Oh,
What
now
is-
he's outside. Okay, and it's dark.
Yeah, I'm outside.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you said you're near Holden, Maine, but the Candy Center.
Yes. He's
Yeah,
three,
Canadian, the sweeter side.
3 licks to the center.
He's in the part of Canada that's not the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Which is a very small.
Did you guys see that? Sean Hannity had a map where it was like a Wisconsin, and then it just showed the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. It was labeled Canada. It was like,
Hey,
Yeah,
all
that's how
part
they
of it.
talk.
Was that Sharpied?
no, it was
That's
just,
official.
it was a graphic. I came up with a theory yesterday that I think we should take the part of Michigan that voted red and just separate it into its own state and call it Militiagan.
Work. I'm into that.
It's a pretty solid name for it,
Yeah,
right?
I like that name a lot. If
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead and read tweets, I also tweeted earlier today. I've decided I'm not gonna be afraid of butterflies anymore. That got a solid two retweets.
Same
retweeted
number of
that?
laughs.
Did somebody retweet that?
Did someone retweet that?
Who would
Three
retweet that?
Three we tweets.
We tweets? Not likes. You're saying people actually retweeted that. Like,
Yep.
wow.
Yeah,
You know,
I think it
I'm
was.
gonna get to some generals.
It was
Okay,
no, it was
okay.
someone on the next step in their recovery.
This is making amends?
I get a little scared of butterflies, especially if they're coming close to landing on me. One time I went to a butterfly aviary and it was very frightening for me. Also, I would like to point out that I admitted to you guys that I fell out of a 2nd-story window and nobody gives a shit.
Funny for you.
Or we just were like, yeah, that checks out.
I literally thought to myself, oh, that's what happened. It all came together. I was like, oh, all right, well, yeah.
I just assumed it was in Cabo.
You know what? You saying that, and I think you might be right.
Before that fall, Ben was on time to everything, and he owned very little.
No, that's not true. I actually fell later than expected.
And he didn't die because he landed on a bunch of shit he had in the yard that he wasn't supposed to have there.
I did fall on my head a bunch as a kid, but never from a second story until that one time. But yeah. I don't recommend falling on your neck.
What'd you land on when you fell out of the second story window?
I landed on my neck. It was not ideal.
Your dick?
My neck. Rachel, can you go one episode without bringing up one of our dicks?
Seriously, Rachel, enough already.
One episode.
He fell dick side down out of a window.
See, my neck looked like this originally, then it looked like this.
You know what they say about, like cats always land on their feet? Bens always land on their dicks.
You hear that, Carmel?
I've got generals and a lot of them.
General, got some time. Generals, Rachel time.
So there's something really weird going on, and I don't think it's PayPal, but I don't know. So if someone can send us a PayPal and actually put a comment in, but like we've got 4 tips that haven't said shit on Venmo and PayPal. So I just want to thank, and they're all I think starting with J's. So one person I already read. Josh Day sent us a penny on PayPal. Thank you, Josh Day, so much.
Thank you. That literally goes away because PayPal charges 30 cents per tip.
They do.
So.
They do. But then Joe Green made up for it.
That's also worth 2,000 Facebook stars, so that's kind of
nice. But then Joe Green didn't say shit but gave us $10. So thank you, Joe.
Thank you,
Andres didn't say shit but gave us $25. So thank you, Andres.
Thank you.
Zara tipped the show and said, sorry about the late arrival all. I was busy beauty makeup tutorial lawyering with my 15-year-old self.
By the way, also, can we just go back to where Rachel said Andres, like it was more than one Andre?
He's Andreas. I deleted it now, but...
Isn't it like Andres?
Can we go back to the more recent thing of what does it mean you were lawyer makeup tutorialing your 15-year-old self?
It was
Ben doesn't watch the show. That's a reference to the Kira Sultanovich episode.
Kira said she was 15.
Ironically, Ben, you actually have the actual year of my birth on your T-shirt right now.
You were born in 1980?
Wow.
Yeah, my birthday is the 8th of the 8th of 88.
Oh, that's right.
I just got a text from Kira Sultanovich calling bullshit.
Did you wrap your dick around your neck?
Yeah.
Hanging himself with your dick.
Rachel, honestly, try to clean up the show a little.
I can't. Not like one episode.
Wait, is it still autoerotic asphyxiation if you use your own dick to strangle yourself? How's that?
Yes.
LaBelle in the chat just called it hung.
All right.
Hung dinger, you know what I mean?
It's a hung dinger.
And I just checked. It was spelled. His name is Andries. Andries or Andres. But there's an S there.
No, I'm not saying there's not an S. I'm saying that like you hit the S like it was plural.
That's a Dutch thing, man.
But
the real name is Andries, and they never actually call you that. They always shorten it to Andre.
Are you the Andres?
Yeah,
I am the Andres.
But can I ask
you're
you?
The Andres, love it.
But can I ask you? Is it Andres? Like it's more than one Andre.
In Hungary, correct. It is Andraj.
There's a lot of extra letters that aren't pronounced in a lot of other countries, and that's why those countries are more nuanced, but a little bit more confusing than us here in America as well.
Dude, you get a free Z or as you guys like to say, which one do you say? ZZ? I can't remember. I'm from
Z.
South Africa, so I have no clue what you're talking about.
All I heard was hungry, and I am. So what are we doing?
So,
We just
Andre,
have-
your name is Andres, but you put Andre for your Zoom name, but you put Andres for your
Dude, that's
PayPal.
the credit card company, man. You
Got
have
it.
to put your real name.
Can I-
That's why you got $25, not because I was called Andre.
For the record, you don't have to put your real name for credit card companies, but go ahead,
South
Rachel.
African is my favorite accent of all time, and I worked there for a while. And can we just let him speak for the rest of the episode?
Rachel's having a day. Not only does she hear South African, she sees Zara in a bikini. This is a hell of a day.
Put them both up at once, and I'll just need a minute.
I could make it really horrible for you if you want to hear a horrible accent, then it's not so sexy anymore.
Okay, here's what we should do: is we should spotlight Zara, have her move her mouth, and have Andres speak, and Zara mouths the words. But Rachel's got to keep her hands up, or we can see them.
She'll show us her armpits. If you don't need that, we don't need that. We don't.
That's what I want to see, like that Canadian comedian who mouthed Donald Trump's sentences so perfectly. That's what I want to see.
I'm flustered, y'all.
We've lost Rachel.
Wait,
guys.
hold on.
Lost Rachel.
Try it one more time. Try it one more time, please.
What are we trying?
So here,
Andre.
Here, Andre. Here, I'll ask you a question. So, Andre, what part of South Africa are you from?
My folks are from Johannesburg, and no, we don't normally speak like this in Johannesburg. I've had to modulate my accent so that North Americans can understand me.
Well, Andres, we appreciate that. Rachel just came, so thank you.
Oh my God!
I was told that I would have a great future job as a, back in the 90s, it was like sex phone lines or something. I was told, yeah, that's what you should do.
Rachel's being destroyed right now.
By the way, also, Bowers is still like, wait, hungry? And did you say something about Danish before?
Yeah, I heard hungry too, and I've got half a sandwich behind me, and it's all I can think about, to be honest. Think about. I know one sentence in Afrikaans, but I also ran it by somebody years ago, and they told me it wasn't real. So can I run it by you, Andre?
Actually, I'm gonna give you the real one. It's Jou ma se meel se moer.
Your mom's a mule. What does that mean? Your mom's a whore or something?
No, it's a lot worse than that, mate.
Nice. What does this mean? Put your hood and truck forever.
What? Try that again. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Take your hat and fuck off, basically.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That was. You know what? For a North American, that was actually a lot less worse than I thought it was.
And he said it to a man with a hat.
You hear that, Carmel? A lot less worse than he thought it was going to be.
Listen, I have the hat because I am strong in the COVID hair at the moment.
Nice.
I don't normally look like Father Christmas. So this is 9 months of lockdown in Ottawa, Canada.
By the way,
thank God. You just meant that you grew this during COVID, not that this was a side effect of COVID that on certain South African people it grows Santa beards.
Dude, I shaved 3 days ago.
By the way, Andres, this is Andres. I'm trying to say it right. This is a hell of a debut in the front row, man. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Give credit to Alex Breyer for that.
I'm trying to keep South Africans employed through the lockdown by buying as many bottles of red wine from what we call the LCBO here in Ontario. It's a government-owned liquor store, so I only buy bottles of red wine so that I can keep South Africans employed.
That's also why I buy bottles of everything. Not really. I just like to drink.
I've got, it's not Zara's age. It's not 15, but I've got 16 generals. So
Holy shit. All right, let's get into the generals.
Let's get into some generals, and then Ben's going to auction some shit.
Yes. Daniel Graves, truly appreciate the enthusiasm for these generals. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, dum. He said. Alexander Breyer, SDSC is nice, but have you ever seen Trump lose Georgia twice?
We have, and it's glorious.
Tina, tip the show. I don't work in garden center. I work in a plant nursery. I'm a grower, not a shower. Technics on behalf of Bill the Preservist, hashtag Team Blue Corner. Prevers, whatever. Z Bunster for the Ben roast.
Who is it?
Bunster.
Nice.
For the Ben roast.
Thank you, Bunst.
Alexander Breyer, $10 for everyone to roast Ben. Hashtag Team Bowers.
Do I get to collect my 10 from earlier?
I think that was for you.
Yeah.
Bunster, yay near Holton, Maine. So she's a maniac.
Nice.
There. The weirdo.
It's referred to as a mainliner.
Oh, mainline. About drugs. The weirdo tipped and said, Bowers, 3 inches 3 times a night equals 9 inches. 3 times 3 equals 9. You didn't. I know math, just not.
What do you think? I'm 20? I'm 47 years old. It's 3 times a month.
That means you got 9 inches a month.
What's it like?
Amina Sala, Rachel, his dick lands on everything except Carmel. Brad Clark.
The only way my dick lands on Carmel's if I just buy a jar of Carmel.
Caramel. You hear that?
Yeah, but it's also caramel. Isn't it like caramel flavored things?
Mm-hmm.
Caramel macchiato.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
People were testing the PayPal and the Venmos for me, and so Brad Clark, shit. Dave Adler, just the test tip. Matthew Plummer didn't say shit. Jennifer Story said, shit, I'm old enough to be Zara's teenage mom. Nicole Byrne, Zara, thanks for being a good sport. Technics for Andres, Zara, and Rachel. Bravo, brava, SDSC. Thank you. And then Zara, Andres, can you say newborn rhino calf? Is that what does it for you, Zara? Newborn rhino calf.
Is that a thing? Like, do you want it in like English, Afrikaans, or like?
Afrikaans.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That's by the way, Andres. That's
you know what happens when you lose the tongue of your father because you've been out of practice for too long. Yeah, it becomes bad. But I tell you what,
I gotta be honest with you real quick, Andre. It's best to avoid the tongue of your father whenever possible.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
Wait, really?
All right,
but I will.
We have so much to do.
But I will
still.
say this. But I will say this. Newborn the rhino calf.
There we go.
All right, guys, we have a lot to still do. Ben hasn't auctioned yet. Leedy hasn't auctioned yet.
So what do we want to do first?
And we haven't done the game.
So what do we want to do first?
Let's do a Ben auction.
All right, my friends. So I will tell you this. I have several auction items in this lot today. I will spare you the half sandwich. And here's what we've got. We've got the Idiot Test t-shirt that I wore on the air the other day.
So
but
real
not
quick,
the actual, yep.
Sorry. Alexander Breyer's already bidding $80 blind. Just wanted to say that.
Wow.
Ben, change the lot. Give him the half sandwich. Give him the half sandwich.
We've got the what's behind the shirt from the other day. It's a sandwich. So I passed the Idiot Test shirt, but in your size. I've got a handful of these, and I could give it to you in your size, maybe even a little more than a handful. So I should have it in most sizes. So you get an Idiot Test shirt in your size. You also get a Telethon for America shirt in your size. I got a box of these as well. This is the original Telethon for America with When We All Vote, the Michelle Obama organization, the 2018 Telethon. Beautiful shirt, real handsome, nice to wear around town, but it's pretty for the girls. We got all kinds of sizes. And then I was going to also auction off my favorite prop recently, the clown nose, but Henry had other ideas. No, that's not. I mean, I'll throw this in the package. That's just a freebie. You know what I mean? So, he doesn't like it when I'm self-deprecating. So he likes to make sure I'm never a clown again. So instead of that, I was thinking, what could I offer instead? And I saw this amazing watch that I don't often wear, and it's an awesome Nixon brand watch, and then I googled the price, and it's a $500 watch, so I'm not auctioning that.
Wait, hold on. You've had a watch this whole time?
Wait, Taylor, I think the last word in that sentence, you may have lost Ben. What was it?
I think I'm gonna pass out.
Okay. By the way, for those asking, wait. A lot of people are asking how they bid.
You have
Here's
extra
how it
gloves?
works.
Yeah, it's called.
You
rock.
bid.
Let me just
gotta
finish the
explain
lot.
how it works.
I gotta finish the lot. One item left.
No, because people have already started bidding. We're going to get back to it in a second, but they've been asking about the mechanics of it. So if you want to bid, you can bid in the chat. Now, the only three places, Rachel, you're monitoring, it's my Facebook, my YouTube, and the chat of the Zoom, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you bid in one of those three places, and then Rachel will contact the winner for payment information. So either my Facebook, my YouTube, or the Zoom chat. And what are we currently at right now? We're already at 80?
No, so Alexander Breyer. So we first had Natalie Renee 100, and then Alexander Breyer 120, and I want the nose.
So we're already 120, and for pieces of the nose. So Ben, what else you got? What's the last item in the lot?
Okay, so the last item, I never thought I would do this, but I feel bad that the nose got eaten, and so I am going to auction off one of.
No.
Whoa!
A lady, huh? And that's not the one with the broken feet that you dropped on the ground, right? That's a fully functioning vintage lady with the okay.
Full function vintage lady, my friends.
Oh my.
Hell yeah, with all of her vintage lady parts. That sounded wrong.
And it zoomed this close. I don't think you can, but you get the idea.
Yeah. All right. So we're at 120 already. So where are we at now? And this is in USD?
This is US dollars, and then you'll need to chip in an extra like $8 for shipping. But so Gus Walsh, we have at 125.
Nice.
125 for Gus Walsh.
And the YouTube's just now catching up, so I expect some tips to be coming in there very. Bunster says, not the vintage lady.
That's correct. This is the vintage lady right here, my friends. Right
Holy
here.
shit.
I know. I never thought this day would come, but you know, I'm trying to shed some weight, and I can't do it on my actual body, so this is the way to do it.
So we've got Natalie Renee now, 140.
Nice.
Holy shit. Ben is auctioning his pandemic girlfriend. This is a big deal.
Well, he has 7 more.
I have 9 more.
Yeah, she got voted out.
What's this one's name?
Does it have vintage lady parts? Somebody asked. Lady bits. No.
Hard to say.
Alexander Breyer, 150.
Ben, what is the name of that particular vintage lady? Are they each named?
This is Eileen.
Oh.
Eileen was the one with the broken foot.
God damn it, Bowers.
So far we've got Alexander Breyer's the high bidder with 150.
And these all, by the way, these are all authentic. They came out of Ben's prop drawer.
I don't know what that even means.
You called Lady a drawer before.
Oh, well, that's a very good memory. Hello? Who's entering my home? Hello?
God. Is it Rachel? No, she's here.
It's
Nope.
one of the other 9 vintage ladies trying to get you to stop from selling their friend into slavery.
Hey.
Now I can't even make a full set of bowling pins, but it's okay.
Okay,
right.
so we're it looks like topping out at 150, so we're gonna give it another
Okay,
60
this is
seconds.
one of the vintage ladies. Let me explain to you. This is actually made in Japan in the 1940s. 1940s actually made that. This is not a reproduction. This is a 1940s vintage lady. My whole collection is authentic from the 40s. So keep that in mind, please. And you can't buy
I
these
don't
shirts
know,
anywhere.
Ben.
These are
I don't know if we should be
promotional items.
celebrating Japan in the 1940s.
Ah, shit.
I feel as though they suffered enough, Steve.
I see that all bids have been rescinded. I don't know why.
And authentic vintage lady works great as a friend, as a companion during COVID. And we've got to get at least to 200. We got a vintage lady and 2 can't buy anywhere on earth shirts.
All right, we're at Tam hit 160 in the chat right now. But let's wrap up the lot. So
If anybody wants to jump from 160 to, I'll let this watch go for $300. We're
don't
gonna
throw the watch in, Ben. Stop it.
460. 460 total.
Ben, sell the
Keep
watch on your
the
new
watch.
TV show where people bid on stuff. Zara
Do we
just
hear
bid 180.
Do we hear 180?
Zara just bid 180.
Zara bid 180. Thank
Rachel,
you,
what
Zara.
do we got
Do
on
we hear
Facebook or
200?
YouTube?
Still 180 is the highest.
Do we
with
hear
Zara.
200? Do we hear 200? This is one of the vintage ladies. She's bringing us so much joy. You can have this joy in your own home. This joy can live in your own home for the rest of quarantine, for as long as
Her name
COVID
was
lasts. You have a
Eileen. Her
friend.
name's Joy now? What the fuck's going on?
You'll never be alone again.
You'll never be Eileen again.
Wow.
Alone again.
Why don't we
180
have-
to Zara going once.
Why don't we have Bowers do his
Oh, shit.
auctioneer voice?
Tam's
10.
on 190. 190 Tam. Tam's
Whoa.
going
Tam,
Do I hear
bid
200? I
190.
got Tam 190. 190 Tam. $200. I'm looking for $200.
Holy shit, Bowers just
I
ordered
need $200 from somebody. Come on. This is a vintage lady in 2 shirts. 2
Guys.
shirts. Vintage lady. Let's go.
Guys, Bowers just ordered a burrito and 2 tacos.
There's a voice
I hear
texted
200,
pizza
200.
to 989898.
All right, we're at 190. Are we
190
hearing
going
200?
once.
190
Do we
going
hear
once?
200?
190 going twice.
190 is the
Sold.
winner.
Oh,
To the
Zara.
Taminator, right? You
10.
got it?
The Taminator.
10.
Taminator got it. Congratulations, Tam. Tell us the size you want, and the vintage lady comes in one size only. I'm sorry to say. And if you and we will throw in the nose pieces. Congratulations! It's a big moment for you. It's a big moment for America. It's a big
My
moment for
other
Japan.
camera just decided to shut off, so I don't know what's going on right now.
Pretty incredible. You got a backup camera.
It's the laptop, crappy one.
Yeah.
Buy that backup camera from you for $190.
Nicely done, everybody. Nicely done.
Very excited.
And,
Thank you.
and let's play the game first, and then Leedy is gonna auction a very classic item from the show before we see her drawings.
Okay, we can do that. So front row, if you guys have any game entries, please raise those blue virtual hands or just wave like this at me and hopefully I'll see you. So these are the 2 unpaid entries. The game today was, what are some books that Rudy and his team would be reading? Andrew Kerr said 1 voter, 2 voter, red voter, blue voter.
Nice. I like that 2 voter was for blue voter. That's about right.
Seems right. And then Werner De Jong, how to get away with absolutely anything. Okay, and so front row, Gush, you can go first.
Gush Waltz.
Yeah. I've got Charlotte's Web of Conspiracies, Hair Dye of a Wimpy Kid, and 50 Shades of Gray Suits in Hotel Rooms.
Nice. Sean Ehrlich.
How to Kill a Reputation. Just kidding. He didn't have a good reputation before the news conference.
Chris LaBelle.
All right, so instead of the secret, I have the inability to keep a secret.
Nice.
I have Lord of Dies.
Oh my God.
And,
Kill the pig. Spill
and
it.
then I have Moby Dick. Maybe he's just tucking in his shirt.
Zara. Oh God.
Hey,
damn
baby.
it.
I have, what was that? Moby Dick.
There's a weird thing on the roof. Can you reach up and grab whatever is above you?
Stop it, Bowers.
I think there's a spider coming.
No, there are actually like possums fucking on the roof before. Like my Australian is showing.
Bowers wants to see if your entire Australian would show.
Yeah. I was hoping for a Brazilian, but I'll take an Australian. Anyway.
Children!
Thank you, Taylor.
I'm sorry, Zara. My bad.
We'll say that for the SDSC soup. Okay. 3. Moby Dick. Or Moody Dick? I don't know. Lied and Prejudiced.
Nice.
And Great Extraditions.
Nice.
And I'm done.
Nice.
Jennifer.
Hi. We got From Russia with Love. The Mask of the Red Death. And
Ollie.
The Black Dahlia.
Ollie, it's
Rudy
my robe.
Giuliani's Guide to Stage Makeup.
Dave Adler.
All right, so mine. Well, I guess to do a book, a fake book, kind of would be kind of like the movie one I did the other day, but All Quiet in the Western Wing. But so I actually have books that I think they really need, the Trump administration and the all the lawyers, Giuliani and stuff. So New Public Governance and Public Administration in Society.
A clear winner, guys.
Law for Business, Torts, and Civil Procedure.
And that answers the question, is there anything Dave Adler does not collect?
The dictionary, almanac, another dictionary, as well as probably Encyclopedia Britannica.
I guarantee the only book out of those that Trump would request would be Torts. I love Torts. Delicious.
By the way, Dave, if you show us Hunter Biden's laptop right now, I'm going to lose my mind.
Social justice and human rights. And American sexual histories and major problems in the history of American sexuality.
Nice. Brad
That's
Clark.
the most books I've ever seen in one place. Jesus.
2?
And
it's like 8, dude. That was like 8 books. That was like.
I just mean the stack he was holding up in the last one was the most. Okay.
Yeah. Looked like my roommate.
Also, I don't know if you guys know, but I wrote Major Problems in the History of American Sexuality. Is that Carmel?
Yeah, with no forward from Carmel.
Brad, go ahead.
Play either, you know what I mean?
Got 2 Great Expectations, but no evidence.
Nice.
Crime and Avoiding Punishment.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tam?
My first one, I didn't change at all. It's just called Unfuck Yourself. And then there's a series, be the Electoral College for Dummies, Vote for Dummies, followed with Law Arguments for Dummies.
Taylor put in the comments a very funny one that was a little bit like that. He wrote, How to Be an Idiot for Dummies.
They can't even idiot right.
Bill Thompson, go ahead.
Oh, I got The Lord of the Frickup, The Return of Sensibility.
Nice. All right. Rob.
All right, Rob. You're muted.
You're muted, Rob. There we go.
Pride and Prejudice, the user's manual.
That's good.
Anyone else in our front row? Tina, Frankie Engels, wave at me if I missed you.
Enough.
Okay. All right, so these are the rest of the entries. So we had Shannon Savage, Pussy Snatcher in the Rye. Yep.
I like it on rye. I also love it on wheat.
You know he prefers white.
Yeah, exactly.
Whole grains, get out of here.
Get the crust cut off.
Shannon Savage, I don't want to know why the jailbird sings. Shannon Savage, Mein Kampf. Kampf. K-A-M-F. Alexander Breyer, the boy who cried, but her emails. We had Stephen Burks, the catcher in the die.
Nice.
Marianne White, the subtle art of not giving a fuck. Real title. Marianne White, awaken the giant dickwad within. Tony Robbins. Marianne White, out of control liars. Malcolm Gladwell. Tim Stewart, counting ballots for dummies. Jonathan S., the adventures of Dim Lawyer and Huckleberry Flynn.
Oh, fuck.
Tom Turner, everybody coos. Amanda Salad, the conservatives of the wild. Amina Sala, diary of a wimpy prick. Mary L., how to win fiends and fleece people. Amina Sala, war and piece of shit. Andrea Gordon, the power of positive COVID test. Andrea Gordon, thinking rich dad, Führer dad. Amina Sala, gay pride and prejudice. Judy B., 50 Shades of Black Dye. Amina Sala, Lord of the Underage Prostitution Ring. Kevin Heislop. Before going to court, Trump's team should have read How to Succeed at Business Without Really Trying. You guys talk about Steve trying to be self-deprecating. I've never seen a president and his lawyer try to grift so hard.
That's the winner.
Amina Sala, nonsense and sensibility. David Toze, To Kill a Democracy.
Yeah. Right.
Cassie Nolan, Of Mice and Bitches.
Oh my god.
Can I say I really didn't like this game at first? This game's great. Kathy Norman, Lion Trump and his 40 election thieves. Amina Sala, Horton hears some bullshit. Abby Billu, Rudy and the giant pile of shit. And let me just make sure and refresh. I think that's it. That's it.
All right. Wow, there was a bunch of really great ones of those.
Yeah.
I really liked Adventures of the Dim Lawyer, Huckleberry Flynn, Out of Control Liars, War and Piece of Shit was funny. But I gotta go with Pussy Snatcher in the Rye is my favorite. That's the one I'm going with. Rach, what was yours?
God damn it. Strong out of the gate. Some Diary of a Wimpy Prick, War and Piece of Shit, Of Mice and Bitches, but goddamn, Pussy Snatcher in the Rye takes it.
Nice. Ben.
Huckleberry Flynn was so good, but Pussy Snatcher in the Rye is the winner for me.
Steve.
I really liked Hair Dye of a Wimpy Kid. I love the inability to keep a secret, great extraditions, but I'm gonna vote for Ben's sandwich. No, I'm voting for Pussy Snatcher in the Rye also. That is the unanimous one. That was so good.
Unanimously, Pussy Snatcher in the Rye wins.
Holy shit!
Ben's got a gavel.
I don't know how Zara did this, but that opening of my door 10 minutes ago was a package from Zara that my assistant Jackie just brought to me, and along with a box of Australian everything. Look at this stuff.
There's a lot of caramel in there.
There's what?
A lot of caramel.
A lot of caramels in there.
Caramel.
Caramel. Oh, that's true. Look at that. Chewy caramel. Well, I think I remember that at one point.
Wait, what's amazing about this is when
Salted caramel, definitely.
When Ben gains a lot of weight from the caramel, it'll be the first time caramels fucked him in a long time.
It'll be the first time that I've had caramel inside me in a long time. Wait, what?
What?
And a koala
Oh, yeah, that's a
flag
good point.
Lego and canned kangaroo meat. So Henry's gonna love this.
Oh, there you go.
Sure. It's actually not, but anyway, you can open it. It's fine.
I bet it is real kangaroo.
Yeah, Zara would give you real kangaroo.
Did you
Get the
smell
fuck
the
outta here.
can, Ben? Ben, did you smell the can to see if it was real kangaroo?
I think it's amazing that I now have your mallet, or as Steve incorrectly calls it, a law hammer. This means a lot to you, I'm sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The way you drop it.
I'm gonna tell you, Zara, he's gonna make fun of it as soon as he got it.
Wait,
I know.
Ben, can you open the kangaroo meat on the show?
Like,
I'm a sometimes prop comedian. I'm assuming there's going to be snakes that jump out of this, but here we go.
You need a can opener.
You do?
Can? You think you can just rip open a can? What are you, like the guy from the 50s that tears open the
Watch him try.
Misdirect we just had right now.
Can open?
We just had a misdirect
Well, let
right
him try
now
for a little
because we made him think it was snakes.
Wait, do I have to get a can opener, really? Is it going to make the house smell like kangaroo?
No.
Also, do you know what kangaroo smells like?
I know
I do.
a can opener, I'm not positive, but I'll go look.
Yeah, Rachel knows what kangaroo smells like.
I lived on a kangaroo farm. Like
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
You lived on a kangaroo farm?
Rachel did
You
she
said
did
that,
volunteer stuff with like a kangaroo rescue in Australia.
I lived with kangaroos for like a month.
Yeah, Lee.
Cool.
Way to get the show to come to a screeching fucking halt. Talk about kangaroos.
I've got two devices.
Like I lived on a kangaroo farm.
I've got two devices. I'm not sure if one of these does it.
No, not
No.
that. That's like
Right.
a wine opener, Ben. That's like,
Wow.
How about this one? Does this do it?
that should do it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm gonna love watching you try to do it.
How did you? Is this from the 50s? Is
No. Maybe?
gotta push down? Okay.
There you go. Why am I afraid right now?
I'm afraid like you wouldn't believe. I'm so afraid.
I'm afraid he's gonna drop it. Open it not too high over something.
Soup?
'Cause
Is it soup?
First can?
also, it's dented. Is that gonna cause botulism?
No, it's cheaper.
Smell it now.
They're fresh now.
What's in the can?
How many times you gotta go around on these things?
The whole time. You gotta go around one
You can
circumference.
just, dude, just open it now. You just have to.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that's so cute. I've ever seen. Want it?
So cute.
That's
It has an
awesome.
actual pouch. It has an actual pouch.
That is awesome.
I think it's amazing, Zara, that you sent him something that has a pouch so he could put some of his shit in there.
It's awful.
Glad you opened the can before he suffocated. That was close. He was on.
Yeah.
Pretty damn amazing. Thank you so much, Zara. That is
By,
awesome.
by the way, if you open the packages of cookies now, all kangaroo meat. They're weird.
They're plush cookies. All right. are we going to auction off some Leedy stuff? Leedy, where are you at?
Hello. So I was only going to auction up one thing, but Ben's lot was so massive. Should I do multiple after all?
Now let's just do one
Okay.
thing. So this is the Thanksgiving budget chicken. So
Yes,
if you need a chicken for your Thanksgiving dinner,
Boombox over his head.
this is the classic budget chicken with the boombox.
It's just a chicken standing in front of a boy asking him to love him.
I feel like I should have Zara holding this so she could be like one of those like women that's showing off the prize.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Ben, by the way, people are saying put a globe in its pouch.
That's a great idea. One of my mini globes will fit in there.
Okay, so everybody, we've got the Leedy Doodle auction, the Thanksgiving budget chicken. We can hopefully get it to you in time. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on a bunch of things out of our control.
All right, this is the original. This is not a lithograph, right? This is the original.
She'll sign it. You'll sign it too, right?
Yeah.
I'll sign it, but I don't know if that. Yeah.
Alexander Breyer, after we already showed what it was, said $20 blind. We've got
Wait a minute. Is Alexander Breyer blind? Is he just...
Leedy, are you going to sign it?
I am going to sign it. I was just saying I didn't know that helped.
So we had, so I want to say Carl said 30, Bowers and Shannon Savage said 50.
Sean Ehrlich's in the chat at 60.
Ehrlich's at 60, Alexander Breyer at 65. So high bid right now is 65 for the budget chicken.
Do we hear 75? By the way, pretty soon we're going to get up to more than what the actual budget chicken cost.
There it is, signed.
I think
Jennifer Story in the chat just said, when you die, it'll be worth a ton. Is she going to kill me?
Not only has she bid, not only
threat to Steve.
Wait, not only has she bid on that, but she also took a life insurance policy on you, which I thought.
And it's Savage, $75.
All right, Sean Ehrlich said. Sean
Ehrlich's also 75. You guys got to rip it in half. Sorry about your luck.
Knocked by a budget chicken every moment of your life.
80 from Carl.
All right.
All right, we're up to 80. All right,
Wait,
we're going
Bowers, can you do this?
We're going in increments of 10 now. So to beat this, you got to go to 90.
We're at 80 right now. We're at 80. We're 85. 80, 90. We have 90. I need 90. I need 90. 90. We got a Leedy drawing with a ticket. We got a chicken in a costume outside Steve's house. The boombox over his head. 80 bucks. 90. 90. Who's got 90? 90. 90. We need 90. We need 90. Down and 90.
Webster with 90.
Webster with 90. We got 90. I hear 100. 100. I win.
Jessica with 100.
100 for Jessica.
We'll be ready at the next
okay, thank you.
window.
I hear 110. 110. 110. Already signed it. It's from Leedy. Leedy. Little time. Little
Friday shows are so stupid.
In a good way.
In the best way possible.
So we're at 100. We're looking for 110. 110. We got to be 110. 110 for the budget chicken with the boombox over his head. The president's love to Steve outside his house for his birthday. Anybody's got 110. 110.
Bowers never enunciated so well.
I know.
That is what I actually went to school for. I actually went to auction school, but then I flunked out. I left because of the politics.
110, Bunstable. 120, Josh Wilson.
I like the idea they give grades in auction school by auctioning them off.
You're an A, what's an A minus. Hey, we got a B plus for Bowers.
Josh Polson's at 120.
120. Do we have 130? We need 130. 130.
130, Jessica.
Jessica's at 130. Do I hear 140? 140 from somebody.
By the way, this is the day that Leedy realizes the value of her work.
Right?
150 and colored pencils, Alexander Breyer said.
Oh my God. You're massively overpaying for this.
Hey, shut up. That's not how this works. Come on. You don't hear Ben downplaying his crap.
It's a negative strategy.
I feel like mine was underpaid for.
That's the attitude you should have, Leedy. Your stuff is underpaid for, even though it's, All right, do we have 150? Is that where we're at?
150 so far, Alexander.
160. Anybody 160? 160. 150 going once. 150 going twice.
Let's give 60 seconds. Catch up.
Oh my God.
Or 15, or I don't know however many say. Oh, 160 Bunster.
Bunst with a 160. All right, we got
170. 170. 60 going once. 160 going twice. 15.
Gotta give way to da da da. Oh, am I gonna demonetize that?
No, we're not getting demonetized for anyone's.
I didn't think so.
Sold for 160. I think.
Hold
we'll
on,
put-
we gotta do the going once. Let's do that one more time,
once?
because
Going
160
twice?
going twice.
Sold.
Sold to 160 for the bunch.
Original budget chicken. Which, by the way, I have found out just today. I found out the original cost of the budget chicken. And you could have the budget chicken come to your house and sing to you for half of that. It was $80.
You know that people are just gonna start doing that.
That was dumb
If
information.
you want
Give
to
me-
put in perspective how budget the budget chicken was.
Now, by the
Yeah,
way,
I'll be-
that's a California budget chicken. Can you imagine how cheap a Florida budget chicken would be?
I actually have
That's a budget gator.
there are 3 budget chickens just wandering around the hotel grounds right now here in Florida.
Fun fact, this drawing comes with me. I will be mailing myself. I'll be dressing as a chicken and delivering it. And it's a New Mexico budget chicken, so it's really cheap.
All right. Well, we get that. Are we? Is it time? Is it time then?
Doodle
for-
time.
Wait, whoa! What about speed game?
Oh. Oh, that's right. It's a Friday. We can do a speed game.
Unless you're afraid, Steve. I mean, either way.
I can do a speed game.
I also have a lot of generals. It's gonna be a long episode.
Can we do you see Leedy's drawings? Because I have to go to do my anniversary stuff, and I was hoping this would be over by 4:30, which it is right now.
Absolutely.
Whatever. It'll be your anniversary next year.
You guys can do this.
Okay.
10 more years or 10 years. So let me see Leedy Doodle time, and then you guys can do your speed game.
First, I have Ben rocking the penis choker.
By the way, because Carmel won't touch him, he also is the penis choker.
He's a trend setter. I think it's going to be.
This will be the next auction item.
Oh God.
It looks so sad. Feathers. Oh God.
It's a lot worse than that, mate. And then Ben always lands on his dick.
Thank you for not drawing the dick.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be visible from this angle, anyways. I don't know.
Oh, that's a burn.
It's not gonna stick out the side.
In fact,
It's not a burn. She said it's. It would have to be like 2 feet long. It's. I mean.
when you are born like I am, and you always land on your dick, if you fall out of a second-story window, you just walk right back into the door.
I hear $1. Do I have 1 inch?
But you know what that looks. You know what she just did. You ever see those machines that crush a penny?
I love that she took into account that you're Jewish. So nice draw.
You think I see dicks? No. Not with this face. All right. I have Zara making Ben and Rachel faint. And then I have Chrissy with her wings and
Nice.
Halo.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's
I have something about white supremacy. And then the Taco Bell person reacting. And then I have Carmel being shipped to Australia with the penis. Then I have how Ben thinks he looks versus how he actually looks. You're not bald. And then the very last one I have is just one show, please.
Oh my It's my nightmare, folks. Those are some clean-shaven balls.
I don't know.
Those are not seeing dicks. Those are some pretty accurate
That was a
dicks.
self-confession right there, Rach. What are you using?
Here, I've given it a little bit of hair. Just to
say.
saturate. Just a little bit. They've got like hair here and there.
You put it on the shaft! You put hair on the shaft? We have a call later. We need to have the birds. In the booth talk.
No. That is a vein. That is a vein. Excuse me.
Looks like hair, Mrs.
Oh my God! The tutorial of Rachel teaching Lydia how to draw.
Listen, guys, I don't have an
Dicks is
anniversary to go to, but
All right, we gotta go. I'll see you guys on tomorrow. We love you. Thank you.
happy anniversary. Love you guys.
Guys. All right, Rachel, let's catch up on some generals.
So we had Alexander Breyer just tip Leedy $5 for colored pencils. Why does he do this? He does this every time. I should say. And I'm not stalling. You're stalling. Gary, okay, so Razor said this long ass thing. He said, in honor of the face mask Karens and Kevins, I don't appreciate that he called them Kevins. Can I just say that? I want to create my boyfriend's name is Kevin. I want to create a nonprofit called COVID Myth Angels. We would travel around to gather people who still believe the coronavirus is fake and the face masks are freedom thing, and then interview them on their reasons why. Then we surprise each group with a party bus and an open bar, of course. Endless Ted Nugent music. We'll cruise around, end up in a nearby hospital, tell them that they can all run free through the ICU wearing no PPE whatsoever, talk to the patients, entertain them, or even tease them and torment them for their illness being all in their heads. All on camera, of course, for future possible TV show pitches.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Holy crap. You all right there, Rach?
I'm good. Okay, so next one. Jan Johnson, $10 to not pick on Ben just for a little while.
Thank you, Jan. Thank you so much, Jan.
Scott Hillier has a question for Steve. What do you want to say to everyone?
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's not
We also have Technics tip the show and said, #Rachel Nation. Thanks for being the linchpin of the show. You are our conduit to each other and the comics, and you even act out our tips. #SDSC forever. Technics, #Team Taylor, because #Team God is too preachy. Eric Gould supporting a fucking recount.
Nice.
Technics fan fave was clearly Horton Hears a bullshit. #Team Amina. Technics, Tim Tam Slam. Zara, explain it to Ben, please. Yeah.
Yeah, Ben, you have Tim Tams now, so you'll learn what a Tim Tam Slam is. I'm not going to go into it because you'll make fun of me for knowing Australian things, so you'll learn. So.
I'm caught up.
All right. What do you want the speed game to be? Anybody have any ideas for the speed game? Because Ben and I can't suggest.
So shout them out if you have an idea for what the topic for the speed game should be.
Not all at once.
All right. How about this? Actually, what we could do is because keeping in theme with the Rudy Giuliani thing, can we make like a song or a movie or TV show or something less competent?
Sure.
Does that work?
Remember when you said that you didn't want to choose the game?
No one was yelling it out. I'm trying to.
I'm just kidding. Let's go. Let's
I
do
put it in the
this.
chat. I said, fuck a book.
I'll call whoever goes first.
And so so is it a movie?
Movie, TV show, or song, apparently, make it less competent.
Okay, Taylor, you
No.
call the ones in the Zoom chat. I'll do YouTube. Tay, you go first.
Leedy just suggested that our topic be, I have an idea, say anything. It's like a budget chicken with the stereo.
So far,
All
no
right.
suggestions in the Zoom chat.
There's no suggestions in the YouTube.
The Apprentice. Steve.
Celebrity Apprentice.
The Apprentice, hosted by Donald Trump.
Rambo.
Ramboner.
Suits.
Bam, go.
What?
I don't know. It's very dumb. There's a lot of coming in now.
Strong indie guys. Married with Children.
Single, but the amount of sex as if you were married.
Doesn't make it less competent. I mean, I guess it kind of does.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I was gonna say divorced and ignoring your children.
Storage Wars.
What?
Storage Wars.
Still not hearing what you're saying.
Storage Wars.
Oh, why would you ever pay for the storage when you could have it all in your office?
I'm not gonna beat that. That's exactly where I was going. Also,
Boardwalk Empire.
What?
Boardwalk Empire.
Short walk of a boardwalk empire.
I was gonna say Boardwalk Middle Management.
Borat.
That's just someone's name.
Yeah. And you do comedy now.
Board
Rat.
Rat.
Board Rat. I was gonna say Board Rat. Fuck. Borat starring brilliant lawyer Rudy Giuliani.
I have to urinate.
Borat, but Rudy Giuliani in more scenes.
I have to urinate. It's not a title.
Shaun of the Dead.
All in the Family.
What movies do you watch, Rachel?
Wet ones.
All in the Family. A porn film.
Oh.
Yeah. Less competent. You said less competent.
I didn't even hear someone say All in the Family. All right. What else do we got?
Step by Step.
Falling down the stairs.
All right, sure.
All right. This game's going great, guys.
You guys both keep saying stuff. It has to be only Rachel saying it because then Taylor's saying it and it's muffled and I don't know what we're focusing on here.
Yeah.
Rent.
Not paying the rent.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but nobody laughed. It was good, but nobody laughed.
I think everybody's tired.
I think
Debbie
everybody
does
is
Dallas.
tired. What?
Debbie does Dallas.
Debbie does Akron.
Dallas during what?
Debbie does Akron.
Debbie does Dallas during COVID and really you should stay home.
Debbie has Thanksgiving in Dallas.
Saved by the Bell.
Ding. Game over. Okay.
Saved by the LaBelle, who could have done better than us in this game.
I think people were tired. Anyway, I think that should be the game. Do we have anything to catch up on, Rach?
The weirdo said Little Bang Theory. And that was it.
All right. Excellent. Thank you guys for playing. That was fun.
You guys want to plug anything?
Yeah, I got my show coming up November 25th at Nowhere Comedy Club, and also I tried to do a director's commentary type thing on Facebook with their watch parties today, and it worked horribly because their software is shit. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one on Zoom with the heckler clips, and I'm gonna do free tickets. It's gonna be tip supported, but you have to register for a ticket ahead of time. I'll schedule it soon, but that's gonna be coming up. Where we go over all my Trump heckler clips in one show, so that'll be some fun.
This'll be great.
Love that. My plug this the 28th of the month of November, 2 days after Thanksgiving. Will be a Saturday. Good night, everybody. Wait, no, I'm doing my next show with Gregory Proops, the improv legend. Greg and Gleib. It's a G thing. Gonna be a ton of fun. Leedy hopefully will be there if she's available. Leedy will be there, and you'll be there too. Improv games. It's gonna be fun.
And I just want to say that we should have. There should be an email out to our Patreon members that are in the front row VIP and above. We're doing a Patreon soup hang on Tuesday after the episode, so that's 4:30 p.m. PT. I just put the Patreon link in the chat. Feel free to join us now and you can get access to that. If you haven't gotten an email yet, it'll go out in the next day or so.
Excellent.
Good stuff.
All right, cool. So should we say goodbye to our front row?
Front row, you've been something today.
Holy shit.
What a blast.
What a weird one this was.
And to you too, Tam. That's all
Tam
right.
just got 3. That's a punch card. That means she gets another middle finger for free. Thank you, everybody. Front row, please shut off your videos. And Rach, you got anything you want to say goodbye?
I'm spent. I don't know why, but
I know why you're spent.
it must be the jet lag. I think it's just really bad jet lag.
Probably just that. Yeah, probably just that.
So I'm gonna get a lot of sleep tonight, and I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow.
Yes, remember tomorrow is a Saturday show, so the show starts at Ben was very surprised by this.
Saturday shows now?
Tomorrow's a Saturday show, so it starts at 12 Pacific, 3 Eastern, and lots of different times around the world. So just keep that in mind. And even though I didn't get to play the Rudy Giuliani book game, it was so much fun. Your entries were great. Let me just say, what a long, strange drip it's been.
Oh, so nice being with you guys. What a fun time and weird time. And I'll just say to all of you that it's a weird feeling when you twice give people an opportunity to ask you, why did you fall out of the second story of a building? And nobody wants to know. So I'll just tell you now, it was about 8 years ago.
He got muted.
Have a good night, everyone.